It's considered an out ball and an infringement. That's on the line there with the service was Ange. Ange of the All-Stars team. Number 16. Abdul Ibrahim Hamid with that long jump service there, he serves out. Watch out for him. Very vital part of the Ghana national volleyball team. That's an infringement there by Kingsley Siama as he is coming from the backcourt. Hence, all of his touches should be in his court and within the touching play of his players. Ismail Husseini has been blocked. Massive monster block there. The referee spots an infringement from Clave, the captain of the All-Stars team from Benin, as he jammed on the 3-point line, the 3-meter line. That's an infringement for players playing from the backcourt. Supposed to jump beyond that line. Any part of your foot or even your shoe cross that line and then, or even on it, within the slightest of margins, that would be an infringement against you. Ghana Police Service crawling back, cutting the lead to 3 now, 5-8. Benjamin Azuma there, number 14. Very unfortunate. Sumaila did not get the favor of a touch from the block. Hamid gets one from the pipe. Wow, nice point there by Reggie. Forgive my French, but his name may look simple at the back. The pronunciation may say otherwise. I hope I'm forgiven by my French listeners. Listeners from the Francophone countries. Nice point there by Philippe Misa of the Ghana police team from the opposite position. As Ange there celebrating loudly, number 16 of the All-Stars team, their setter. As they extend their lead to 12-7. The unfortunate one there. From David. Wow. Very disciplined block by the police team as the All-Stars team were trying to play a certain combination. Beautifully done there by Hamid. Get one through the fingers of the block. And police have cut the lead to 2. 10-12 is the scoreline. This is the first set of a possible 5-set game. A match between Ghana Police Service volleyball team and the All-Stars team of Benin. This is the men's category. You can see Coach Chapman there speaking to Smiler, who has had a few miscues. Ghana Police in their previous match yesterday trampled the Ghana Navy team by 3-0. And the Nigerian Customs team won 3-0 against the All-Stars of Benin. Will they make a comeback, or will Ghana Police have their way? Abraham Amano there serves out. His brother as well is in court for the Ghana Police. Richard Amano, arguably one of our best players in recent history. From the outside position, plies his career. The Saudi, he on cue now, playing libero for Ghana Police. My 11-shirted man with that reception. That's him down there. Hamid was going for the steep angle. Misses out narrowly. 14-11 is the scoreline now in the first set. Wow, beautiful combination by the police volleyball team, nicely engineered by Kingsley, the setter. Calling for a medium 3 and then a shoot for the middle blocker and a medium 3 for the outside hooker. Beautiful piece of volleyball there, Wilfred. Incredible. The man on your screens now. Wow, what a play. Hafiz serves into the net. With these kinds of service, it may come back to haunt you the long stretch of the game. Benjamin Azuma serves out. I'm sure you at home watching would be asking questions. Why are they serving out? Until you stand beyond the service line and then you have to serve, that's where you have to know that there is a calculation between precision and power. There's a calculation that is not likely that upon all your practice and training, when it gets to the match, you may serve out. It's quite disappointing though. And that's also part of the game of volleyball, those service errors. Ghana police calls for a timeout as they look to minimize their damages and also take advantage of the opportunities. Their head coach Elisha, that was a beautiful combination play there with Philip coming in from the middle position. Philip gets one past David through the palms, serves quickly. I have always held that the team that whistles for a timeout are more likely to get the point after the timeout, as you've just seen from the Ghana Police Service. An out ball by Regis. Wow. We are back to what we would have usually said in Ghana, 0-0, as the scores are now leveled with that out ball by Regis. Beautifully done by Clave. Finds the cross court sharp angle. Oh, David is now coming on. Is David now with the ball? Wow, that's a net fault. The All-Stars team Abraham Azuma. Gets one past Benjamin. Scoreline is 2019. These are the tense moments in the game of volleyball. Wow. I tell you what, watch out for number 4, Hamid, a powerful player. He also plies his volleyballing career in Jordan. He's been to Jordan, he's been to other leagues. You can see where he picks the ball that high and communicates to Casely on what he wants to see as a set ball. There has been a rotational fault, and the second referee down there spots it, and that gives a point to Ghana Police Service. They are in the lead now, 21-20. I will explain what rotational faults are soon. Wow, easy does it by Hamid. He tips the ball behind the block. In volleyball, our positions. Right on cue, the Benin team calls for timeout. In volleyball, our positions, and your starting position or wherever you are placed, once there's a side out or your team makes a point, you rotate clockwise. You have to make sure you are always behind the one in front of you. Once you misstep or you do not get that arrangement right, the referees are there to check. Hence, you may not have someone who is supposed to be at the back court come to hit a ball at the front court. These are violations, and unfortunately, we caught one from the All-Stars team. A beautiful pipe attack there. A clave. Him in your shot. He was on fire for the Benin All-Stars team yesterday. Although they lost, as a replay there, coming through the pipe and the wrist away, gets the line. Wow. Hamid. Beautifully curled shot. Gets the point. They're in the lead now. 23-21. Watch out for this man. Rather unfortunate. These are those petty mistakes you may not like to see in the game of volleyball. They are very costly. Hamid serves into the net. Everybody watching can identify that they are men, and they are men. And the SVC 2025 is looking very sharp now in the group stages to separate the men from the men. Benjamin Azuma there, beautiful block by Philip. They celebrate loudly as they pick the first set of the All-Stars of Benin. At a point in the game, if you were told that Ghana Police would come back to win the set, you might not believe it, but I have kept saying that comebacks are real in the game of volleyball. They won the first set 25-22, much to the discomfort of the Benin Stars team. We are at the Borteyman Sports Complex. We are live on GHOne and across the EIB network. This is the SAC Super Volleyball Championship. Accra, Ghana. This is a match between Ghana Police Service and All Stars from Benin. If you can't make your way here, the more better. But you enjoying in the comfort of your homes and online, you are most welcome. Comment and share. Like. And also let's hear from you. This is the Super Volleyball Championship 2025. Well, a policeman there, I'm sure he's very happy. He is not part of the playing body though, but yeah, you can see him not there. Philip Emisa, number 10 shattered man of Ghana Police. Got that last block there to make that point. About to begin the second set now of a possible 5-set game. An incredible match we have so far. The back and forth. Will Benin stage a comeback or will Ghana Police? Win this match? Ghana Police maintains their lineup for the second set. Well-disciplined block there on the Benin side. Wow. Hamid on the repeat there. Can see Coach Elisha looking on keenly. His boys or his men are a set ahead. Wow, beautiful cross-court attack. An easy point there, a Shabel. Once again, these service errors early in the set may come back to haunt you. Ismail Husseini, your shot could not reach that ball. Unfortunately, Clave, the captain of the Benin All-Stars team, serves into the net. Wow. Referee gets one pass. Ibrahim Amano. Smiler powers the ball, but it goes out. All Stars open a 2-point lead. 3 points, I beg your pardon. Wow. That was quite a recovery by Ibrahim Amano, but still. Philippe Misa from the opposite position makes that ball. Communicating with his setter Kingsley, and perhaps his preferred set. Nicely done, Richard Amano, in your shot now. I couldn't recover. Wow. It's coming back. Yes, it will. Whoa! Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. I told you, watch out for Hamid. He brings the fire. He's at the net already. He means serious business. Beautiful play there by Hamid. Check for dents in the court. I'm sure there's a hole somewhere where he put the ball. Abdul Hamid. No nonsense guy. See him there. Serious face. Wow, what a game here. I told you, a lead in volleyball may be mopped up by a 7-run and good defensive and attacking work. Another rotational foul there called against the Benin team. Club is 6 rectification from the top referee. It has been rectified. We are good to go. 7-8 is the score line. Wow. That's Wilfred going up. And getting one past the block as he goes to serve. That's a beautiful strategy there, knowing that Kingsley is not the tallest of the blockers. Therefore, goes Kingsley in your shot now, the setter for Ghana Police Service. Similarly as Ange in your shot for the All-Stars team of Benin. Wow. Nicely done there. GHOne. From the opposite position. Kingsley struggles. Clave did not get the angle he was anticipating. Again, volleyball is a game of angles, game of inches, a game of the slightest touches, and also powerful hits like we saw from Hamid. I dare say that was the hardest hit we've seen so far throughout the tournament. Wow, beautiful combination. Hamid coming through the pipe there. Ghana Police putting on a show. That's him coming, and that's a beautiful angle on his ball. The blocker's in position, but he gets his way. Still serving. Wow. That's an out ball. I tell you what, these jump serves are coming at you at 100 kilometers per hour. Somewhat. Some of them are coming at 120. Benjamin Azuma opens the scoring with that wrist away. Nicely done there by the Ghana Police team. Let me remind you that Police Service lead by a set. We are in the second set now. They lead by a point. A free comes through the middle. Clave, captain of the Benin side, he serves long. Philippe Misa serves long. Wow, Clave comes through the middle on the pipe attack there. Very interesting and incredible player. He is a powerhouse of his team. Alfred serves out. Again, these serves aren't easy as you see them. They are technical and tactical. So we would like to make the best of them. Only that the dimensions of the 9x9 court does not allow you such luxury. Beautiful pancake there. Whoa! He tags the ball at Norbert at the line, who was defending Abdul Hamid. Beautiful once again. Ghana Police Service have taken a 2-point lead. We are in for a cracker. A free ball for Ghana Police. Wow, intelligent and brilliant move there by Abraham Amano. And this leads us to a timeout called by the All-Stars team. The Ghana Police Service opens a 3-point lead. These are interesting matches here, right at the Super Volleyball Championship 2025. Ably partnered by the EIB network. We are broadcasting live on GHOne and across EIB online platforms. We are in for a great match. Those are some highlights on your screen. Right, we are back, and like I've always stated, the timeout may favor. I don't know how it does, but these are some, should I say, superstitions of volleyball, where mostly the team that called for the timeout secures the point when the game resumes. Ibrahim Amano there through the middle and finds the back of the court. On we go. Massive rally developing here. Wow! Kingsley gets up and gets that block. He's not the tallest on the court, but he can hop. I insist that volleyball is not for tall players alone. Watch him there. Timely block there. Gets it and celebrate widely. Wow. Hamid gets one pass. Ghana Police Service. Gets a 5-point lead. 2015. I tell you what, volleyball is not an easy game. It is very exciting though. Wow. A net touch by Kingsley. He was determined to have that joust at the net. Beautiful selection of the shots there. Nicely done by Clave. Showing you and telling you why he's the best. Regis comes in for Jerome. Benjamin Azuma. Watch out for this guy as well. Number 14 man of Ghana Police Service. A very promising talent. Was part of the national team when they got the bronze medal. In last year's All-African Games competition. (21-17, 21-18 is the scoreline. The Ghana Police will look to put this set away as well. Wow, they ran that middle combination once again. Benjamin Azuma going on the shoot call. That is far away from the setter. And Philip, who was supposed to play on the right side, on the left side, comes in to hit through the middle. That formation alone is meant to outwit and disrupt the blockers of your opponent team, as they may not know where the ball may go or who to block. This is the second set of a possible 5-set game. Hamid at the service line. He set much to the delight of the All-Stars team of Benin, and confirms that research again that the team that calls for a timeout would usually get that point on resumption. Wow, Smiler gets one through the block as he hits high. Ghana Police team gradually inching. Wow. Beautifully defended by the Ghana Police team. Nicely done there. Amazing. Smiler, who went for that tip ball, is down and needing attention. Right, Smiler is up. 24-19. Smiler is up now and good to go. gets the cross-court shot there, Smiler. That brings us to the end of the second set. Ghana Police Service winning 25-19 in the second set. Wow, we are in for a cracker. But Ghana Police Service going ahead by 2 sets. I know everything. We are at the Borteyman Sports Complex, Accra, Ghana. And this is the SAC Super Volleyball Championship of 2025. We are ably partnered by EIB Network. We are live on GHOne. We are sponsored by Kratos SE, Jata Cement, Japan Motors, Perla Natural Water, Red Bull, Nasco Electronics, Soccerbet, The Meal Box, LKD Graphics. We are also ably supported by the Ministry of Sports and Recreation, National Sports Authority, and the Ghana Volleyball Federation. The match currently on your screen is between Ghana Police Service and the All-Star team of Benin. In your shot, there are some highlights as the Ghana Police Service have registered a 2-set victory over their Beninois counterparts. There's a nice cut there from Clave. Right, so in stands now is Joel. He will be talking to some supporters who have come. I hand over to you, Joel.
All right, so you're live here at the Borteyman Sports Complex. Exactly, you know the game currently ongoing is the game between the Ghana Police Service and obviously it's ongoing. Interesting game you should come here to experience. It promises quite an interesting one. We did bring you the other games yesterday. Obviously, I mean, the way it's going, All Stars of Benin looks like losing this one to the Ghana Police. It's 2-0 so far, and it's the Ghana Police that is in the lead. So I go over now to the commentators to continue with this game. There's a big game coming up later on after this one, and it's still live here on GHOne TV. It's the Ghana Navy coming up against Nigeria's Customs. You saw how Nigeria's Customs played yesterday against the Beninois, the All-Stars of Benin. They lost to the Nigerian Customs. So what does it promise this afternoon? Well, it's all the action here at the Borteyman Sports Complex. It's the SAC Super Volleyball Championship we're bringing to you live in your homes. My name is Joe Adume-Chapo. I hand over to the commentators now to carry through.
Thank you very much, Joe. There, we are very pleased. We are in the third set now. Wow, monster block by Philip. And I've been joined in studio by my colleague, Jones. Jones, what do you think? What have you seen so far?
TV joining us for this afternoon's encounter right into action. And you've been monitoring the game so far. It looks like the All-Stars, right from yesterday's game, we saw, a promise of good talent. But then again, the Niger Customs swept them away. And again, they've not had some bad performances today as well. But the police team are proving too strong.
Wow. Hamid right there with a bounce on the head. of rather unfortunate there. Wilfred takes it on his head. That is very unfortunate. Those are some of the occupational hazard of a volleyball player.
Obviously. And but then, third day so far, who are you tipping? You're looking at, I mean, obviously we've seen all teams play now. And from your experience as a volleyball player and a fanatic, I mean, who do you think has it to be able to probably become champion of the 2025 SVC?
Well, from the ladies' side, I tip the Nigerian Customs team. I've seen what they can bring. But I am looking for a better competition also from the Ghanaian teams here to match them boot for boot. From the guys' side as well, Ghana Air Force has proven to be a force as they trampled upon Army 3-0, and then on the first day of competition, and then Police here on your screen currently playing there also are a huge force to reckon with. I wouldn't leave out the Nigerian Customs team as well. Wow. So these are some of the teams I think that they could make massive impact, Jones.
Well, massive impact from Cornelius there, and you see a good block from Benin. Yesterday we saw how good they are when they combine with the block, and then they get quick points from there, but then few mistakes and maybe lack of experience. Obviously experience counts in games like this. Yes,
it does. It's a huge factor. I mean, the Ghana Police Service, I can tell you, won the 2022 Super Volleyball Championship. They did back-to-back in 2023 as they won 2023. So they are coming into this tournament with a lot of experience, and then you cannot take that away from them. And so far, they showed that they are really with experience. Although Benin is trying, the All-Stars team, but I can tell you what, Ghana Police is not letting their leg off the pedal.
It's still live here on GHOne TV. We're live on YouTube. Don't forget as well that live on Facebook in here with Cornelius Ni Bakpo. That's a long name. We'll tell you about his name pretty surely, but then again you see that point for the Police side. They're taking the third set to 7-3, opening a very wide gap and conceding a point. A poor one coming in from Bright, the man who tried to pick the Beninois off. But then Police looking quite strong in this. Another 3-0, looking likely for another 3-0 in the Super Volleyball Championship.
Of course, and I know that their coaches will be, wow, yet another combination play. I know that their coaches will be much more encouraging them to do same, to put their dominance over the Beninois side.
Now Philip Emisa would now serve it hot, and it is served so hot, confuses the All-Stars from Benin, and another point, taking it to 9-4.
Well,
grade 1 from Emisa.
Well, Jones, this is not as hot as we've seen, but he gets the friendly tip from the net, and then that brings us
another super one from the man Kingsley Siama, just tipping it over, picking and taking the point to 10-4 for the Police volleyball team. And quick substitutions there, but then you see the men for the All-Star side looking a bit confused. Maybe we could have judged them by the looks. Obviously a lot of people saw them and felt like, no, these guys were not up to the task. You see the young faces of the lads of these Beninois, but trust me, it means that for the future they do have a great future.
Yes, experience starts from a certain point, and as you keep doing it, of course you may fail for once or twice, you may fail many times, but when you start winning, you will see that those times that you fail are paying off, as you now have built a certain platform to establish a winning character.
And the Police coming again, another point for the Police in there. It is getting easy, very easy for the Ghana Police volleyball team. And maybe do you think that you watch a side like the All-Stars and you feel like maybe I'm the Police team and I don't need to bring my best in games like this?
In the game of volleyball are massive surprises, like I've established earlier. A lead may be wiped out as we see 11-4 it may come to 11-11 so fast and so soon that you may be angry with yourself. So there's no team to be underrated. I have kept saying that once they set up on the court, whether they are ladies or men, that means that they intended to play and they wanted to play for a win. So you cannot underrate any team in volleyball.
Philip Emisa still 7 from 3 straight points. That's 7 this time around. Goes out of the court and a point for Benin, who looks so tired. You look at this young All-Stars team, substitution effected. GHOne introduced in his 15 shirts, and so see serve from that is received for Police, and Emisa Norbert picks it up, sets it up, and good block from Police yet again. Great work from Abraham Amano, picking another point. Easy one for the Police side.
Yes, one of the strengths of the Ghana Police team is the way they handle their block. Their block is very disciplined, and then they are very timely, so they are able to get points off the block.
Now Police, another point for the Police. Trust me, you know what? It makes me feel that I can't even play against the All-Stars team.
Jones, I told you yesterday that Kingsley is not the tallest though, but he gets up there by good. If you have the good coach who will train you well, you would really be doing well, just like you see on your screen here.
And the All-Stars will pick a point for themselves. Great work coming in for the All-Star side. And they will take that tally to 6-14, third set. Total domination from the Ghana Police volleyball team. And so here is Police, another one. Does it fall in? And it goes out. So another point for the Benin All-Stars. And well, if we had seen AS Douanis, do you think this would have been a total, a different tournament?
Well, AS Douanis, I have watched them once in a tournament where EWAC Wins went to play, and I think they would have brought certain fire as well. I know what they can bring to bear, and I know some of the players in there who would not, give any chance to any of their opponents, but quite unfortunate we couldn't have them join us. We pray that in subsequent tournaments we would have them here, and then we'll have a massive one.
Obviously, hoping for good competition here with regards to volleyball, and so Norbert would go for the ball as the All-Stars team try to close the gap on the Ghana Police side, 18-15, third set. Norbert could not cross his own line and does award a point. And what really goes in with regards to that, because we see some people send it all the way over and some people cannot even get it across their own line.
Early on, I made a statement that service like these are tactical and technical. Both come, hand in hand. You need to know where you are serving, and then also get your service in a certain way where it reaches where you are serving. You want to target the weakest receiver on the opponent's court, where also serve that person with such precision to have problems with the ball. But in the attempts you don't get it, that is where we have all these service errors. And that gives your opponent a point without them working for it.
And captain comes in, well received by the Police side, and great receive from GHOne. The All-Stars, poor one from the man in his 50 shirts, and so another point for Benin. Well, Police, I must say, and it is gradually escaping the All-Stars of Benin 2025 Super Volleyball Championship. And here is Abdul Anas, and He could not cross the line, and you were talking about that, and you see it repeating itself again.
Yes, that's Abdul Hamid. He's quite known for the jump service, and he brings the fire. I mean, it's quite fortunate that part of the occupational hazard of volleyball again, that well-timed service with the power you put in and all may not materialize the way you are looking for it.
And Norbert keeps it up. The All-Stars, well, Police do well to keep it up as well. And grade one.
Wow.
Grade one from Philip Emisa sending it. And look at the celebrations, the basketball style. The Ghana Police keeping that one up and showing dominance here at the Borteyman Sports Complex, 18-11.
Wow, that
surely
angle.
You would say that they are runaway winners in this one.
Yes, that angle was very steep, very steep angle. Once you get it, you need to get that point. Reminiscent of a Wallace of Brazil, or maybe a Nemil Abdulaziz of the Netherlands. They love those angles from the position 2 side. It's a beautiful point.
Beautiful point. And Azuma Benjamin, not Nelson. This is Benjamin. And Norbert receives the police team. Do well to keep it up. Ghana Police. Oh, brilliant one from the man again, Abdul. And another point goes to the Ghana Police side.
Right, so like you said, day 3, and it has been exciting. Wow! Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom indeed. Jerome gets one pass, Prince. Philip Emisa. Interesting there, Jones.
Yeah, 12-21. And Benin pick up a point. But I tell you that the volleyball team that I play with would be in the next Super Volleyball Championship. That's just by the way, though. Looking at Benin, I believe that a lot of people watching us on TV now and watching us far away in Benin, Nigeria, of course, in Burkina Faso as well, would really want to be part of this. And another super block. It comes with a smile.
Yes, Philip gets one on Jerome. That's a beautiful solo block there.
And it takes the score to 13-22 or 22-13 in favor of the Ghana Police, who are up by 2 sets, gradually getting to the end of this set and picking the win. The man gets the green light, Philip Emisa, and well received. David, Jerome, Norbert, the final one from him, the police. They put things together, a chance, but then it's kept up. Ghana Police, Abdul Hakim, so strong in the air.
I tell you, Hamid is the best outside hitter in Ghana volleyball currently. Should I say one of the best because he's in form. Very brilliant cut to the position 5.
A point to the All-Stars team. Well, at this stage, to lose 2 games, and you know that, well, the dream of probably making a statement at the 2025 Super Volleyball Championship might be vanishing.
Yes, it surely might be vanishing, but you would also be glad that this is your first experience of the Super Volleyball Championship. Hence, you knowing what it entails prepares you for next year and then the subsequent championships to come.
Another point, but this time for the All-Stars. GHOne and his likes hoping for a miracle, but well, miracles do happen, but hopefully I don't think it might happen. Well, they pick another point. Great serve from GHOne.
Yes. These are why the service are what they are. It's coming in hot, it's coming in powerful, it's coming with some precision. So the slightest mistake and then everything goes haywire, goes in again.
It's out it goes again. Well, 3 points on the trot for the Benin and gives us a chance for a timeout from the police side. So far, not so bad for the police side, but they want to get this and done over with.
Yes. They are only 2 points away from the match, from winning the match. So definitely they would like to do that. And one of the tactics is to call for a timeout at such a crucial stage where you've seen your opponent serve 3 on the row. You want to break that rhythm of the service, and probably by the statistics of that research, who is saying that perhaps the team who calls for a timeout may get the next point after the resumption. Well, will that work for the Ghana police today and even now? Well, we live to see.
Of course, they say that, and it will tell, and so time will surely tell. But then I would want to know of your opinion. Day 3 of the Super Volleyball Championship. What is that one good thing that you've really noticed about the teams? That one different thing from the play, especially of the 2025 Super Volleyball Championship.
Right, Jones. I mean, the teams are coming in very, very prepared. Only that some of the teams have that overpowering ability because they're going in, and then you've seen 3-0 victories almost throughout yesterday's matches. That will tell you that most teams that are coming in with a 3-0 are well prepared.
And that's that. Yes, Cornelius and the police have made light work, easy work of the All-Stars team from, and so 2 defeats on the trot for the likes of Clava, Pacome, GHOne, and the boys you see on your screens now exchanging pleasantries with the coach of the police side. But then for police, this is a precious 3 points, and they had it all to do. It was not that easy. Obviously, we saw Benin show some promise, some good talent, but that was that. The police team were too strong for the All-Stars.
Rightly said, Jones. They've been too strong for their 2 opponents so far. I mean, it's safe to say that they have qualified for the next stage of the competition. They've qualified to the next stage of the competition there. And this is a massive win for the Ghana Police Service.
Yeah, obviously, they beat the Navy yesterday. 3 straight sets. So 6 points for them. That's super. That's super competition. But then again, great sportsmanship from the players here. But then again, you see highlights of that game. So we'll bring you, hopefully, the next game as well, 2025 Super Volleyball Championship, in the company of Cornelius Ni Bakpo. It's a very long name. Ankra. Only you, my bro. I am Joe Sadie Zedai, and we'll be getting back to Joel as we get some reactions from the players and the coaches. I am Joe Sadie Zedai in the company of Cornelius. It is the 2025 Super Volleyball Championship. And of course, we say see you soon.
So it means that you should not know.
All right, so the game just ended. It was Ghana Police Service winning that one over the Beninois, and it was the All-Stars of Benin. Unfortunately, there's a game that is coming up very soon, and it's a big one. It's the Customs of Nigeria who are coming to play their Ghanaian competitor. It's Ghana's Navy side that is coming up, and I've got the Navy coach here with me also. He will be telling you more about this particular. Remember yesterday when they took on the Ghana Police, they lost, but coming against the Customs of Nigeria, Customs comes into this game after